Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the dramatically long, enduring clan war of Clan Overdosed versus IvD Gaming. Really back and forth clan war, which makes for long clan wars, but I mean, it makes for good clan wars. So, both good, both fine. I'm pushing buttons on my keyboard. Woman, stop pushing buttons on my keyboard. What you doing? But. Okay. Here's the problem for IvD Gaming right now.
Okay.
Overdose just took out Continue, who was kind of maybe their ace for the night. But, I mean, that was an underdog match where Dnice managed to take out a higher tier Grandmaster than her or his self. Right? So, spawning in the top left of Whirlwind, attempting to do the same here. We have a Masters player from IvD Gaming. He is our yellow Terran PicKleS.
Because everybody needs pickles in their life.
Nobody needs pickles in their life. Pickles, like, why would you ruin a cucumber that way? But, you know, I mean, like, you can kind of deal with it. But, anyway, the Grandmaster that we were talking about was really good. Spawning in the bottom left of Whirlwind. From Clan Overdosed, we have the red Terran player, Dnice. Or Dnice. I like Dnice.
Dnice?
I'm sticking with Dnice the whole time.
Okay.
Sorry, I mean, Dnice if your name's actually Dnice. But,
it's just easier to say.
OD Dnice.
OD Dnice. That could work.
Or OD Dnice. Dnice.
It's just Dnice. Just stick with
Dnice. I like Dnice. I'm going with Dnice.
Got it.
But, okay. So, this is... I want to say this is our first 4v4 map that we have yet to see.
Red City.
This is our second 4v4 map that we have yet to see, but I didn't talk about our Red City, so I'm going to talk about it now. You don't know where your opponent is, so you're scouting all over the place, right? Like, if you can look, both players, scouting top right first, Dnice going ahead, scouting cross, PicKleS scouting to the right. I mean, it's kind of just a, there's somewhere. So, in turn, this can lead to greedy style play. Or it can lead to, all right, I know I'll find them at this specific time, so I have this timing attack set out to deal with them. And also you have to consider that PicKleS, okay, he is aware that Dnice is, quote, better.
Okay.
Like ladder-wise than him, right? Dnice, Grandmaster, Dnice took out Continue. He knows how good Continue is. So he might go for something a little cheesy. He might go for something a little bit dangerous. I'm seeing the reactor. I'm going to predict Reapers, and I am right. I didn't click on it before I said it. But I started the sentence, I promise. But 2 Reapers going to be coming across, and Dnice went for Command Center first. Not Command Center first, but really fast Command Center. So this could pose a problem. Whirlwind, not the best map for Reapers. There's really not that many places you can jump in and out. PicKleS SCV does manage to run away and stay alive, which is always significant. But, yeah, hero SCV right there, kind of battle scarred. But he'll get over it.
He just needs his other SCV buddies.
Yeah, I mean, you know, repair him up, he'll be fine. But 2 Reapers on the way. Oh, this might get scouted from the... Did it get... I think it did get scouted. I'm not entirely sure. But PicKleS going to be going for early Reaper aggression. And no more Reapers in production, so it's not an all-in Reaper aggression, but it is going to be 2 Reapers going ahead, coming in, trying to get some damage done. SCV scouts out what's at the front. Reapers try and engage the Marines. Not quite sure how the Reaper to Marine ratio plays out, but with the really small choke on Whirlwind, it's really hard for the Reapers to be able to get in and do damage. So, like, I mean, the Marines, they're able to just hold off the Reapers thus far. PicKleS going to go ahead, transition into Tech Lab, and another reactor behind this, going ahead, getting up a starport. Reactor pumping out Hellions. Looks like he is going to be continuing the early aggression as he goes and heads, I want to say Banshees. We're probably going to see Banshee, just because it kind of fits the same sort of skew of I need to do something kind of tricksy. And also he's going for the Hellions as opposed to the Wood Mine, so he's not using gas in his factory. So he can then spend the gas through his starport. Well, Reaper almost dead. He loses one Reaper, other Reaper almost dead right before the Hellions get into. Kind of disappointing for PicKleS here. One Reaper alive, one Reaper not right. Anyway, gosh, my commentary divulging so much. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Banshee on the way, Cloak on the way as well. PicKleS, again, going for the Banshee. Command Center going down. I'm honestly not that sure what PicKleS is going for here. He has another Command Center in production as well, so it's going to be 2 Command Center.
And 2 Widow Mines coming out.
I kind of like this. I kind of do like this from PicKleS. He's putting on pressure to try and make Dnice stay back, and he's honestly not that far back in supply, and if these Widow Mines could hit these Marines, this could be huge, but he needs to get the burrow on the Widow Mine now as we start to lag out, and the Frisia. First it was Yogi, now it's Frisia. This is kind of funny. But Widow Mines getting burrowed in position, not in vision of Dnice either, but he's going to skirt all the way around the Widow Mines.
All dang.
Well, that kind of sucks for PicKleS. However, the door is now wide open. The Hellions can go. Oh, wait. Boom. Okay, that was slightly less combined. Wow. Okay, so that's all the Marines of Dnice getting hit by those Widow Mines, and then the Hellions managing to get in there and pick off some of the Marines, and the Banshee going to be doing that. Man, my commentary.
It's gorgeous.
Gorgeous, isn't it? All right.
Well, I could be slightly biased here and comment that PicKleS' Hellion play has to be one of the most interesting Hellion plays I've ever seen.
How many Hellion plays have you seen?
Well, I saw that one where he took out 250 workers.
That's true. PicKleS is really good with his Hellions. He can do Hellion run-bys is a really big thing for him. Like, if the army's on that side of the map, then I just kill all your workers at the same time. But we are going to be having Banshee going in. There is a missile turret there, but, I mean, the Banshee can kind of just hang out outside of range of the turret. And, I mean, Denise's Marines kind of a little bit overstemmed here. They didn't manage to get, but there's a lot of Marines. So, not really any way for that Banshee to manage to pick off the entire Marine body there. However, like, it just pulls back and then it says, okay, we'll try and do something else. Dnice going to go ahead, go for the double drop play. Marine's going to be getting dropped down, maybe up there. No, not going to get picked off, but it is surely spotted. PicKleS going to start moving people into position. In theory, the Banshee's going to be going back to try and deal with this along with the whole rest of the army. Widow Mine still in position outside Denise's base, managing to deny any sort of ground-based assault from the red player, but this is a lot of stem Marines getting put out here. A lot of them did manage to get taken out, but it's 2 medevacs full, which is going to total to 16 Marines here. Workers being forced to be pulled by PicKleS. 2 Banshees and a Viking, really all that's left to try and defend here. Now 1 Banshee. The drop tries to go for a boost, and it is going to manage to drop straight into the mineral line where all of them were transferred, but all the Marines now really low. Stemmed really far so that they didn't have that much health left, but I mean, they did do damage to Dnice now with an 8 supply lead in the units tab. We do see that Dnice is ahead by only 2 SCVs, so maybe not exactly what the Red Terran wanted to get done there. Especially since PicKleS also has the 3rd base that the Red Terran does not know about quite yet. However, I mean, still, it's good. Dnice wanted to try and get something done, and he did also manage to pick off the Reaper Mine, the Widow Mines outside of
You can do this,
the
come on.
base. Something I felt.
Yeah, right?
Anywho, so it's going to be Hellion on Marine here. Really good if the Hellions can get in at the right angle. What they have to do is they have to get their splash damage working in favor. They have to get the Marines to line up enough. And we are going to get a little bit of a pause here as there was lag coming out.
Yes, appreciate it.
So we're going to wait. I mean, and this is an understandable pause as
Before
like Hellions really micro-intensive units, Marines really micro-intensive units. This engagement, which is about to happen, going to be really micro-intensive. So yeah, this is it's good to not have lag when you're trying to micro Hellions to get STEM Marines. Looks like there's gonna be a little bit of a stir still going on, but for now, going to be okay. And here we go, going to be a lot of Hellions here up against a lot of Marines. If Dnice tries to even go ahead and make that push. And there is just one Marine here from PicKleS being a little bit aggravating. Going to stem in here from Dnice. Dnice has combat shield, that Marine doesn't, so that Marine's going to go down. No real problem for PicKleS there. I mean, no real problem for Dnice there. Two Hellions go in to get a scout off on what the army is. Two Hellions more going to be coming in for a flank. It looks like the whole army's position did protect the natural, but not protect the third. Looks like PicKleS third stemming in to try and shoot down the building before it can get away, repairing desperately to try and keep the building alive as well. The repair, it looks like it's not going to be enough, and the command center will be falling.
SCVs are no.
SCVs are no, and all the SCVs gone as well. And I mean, these are just free supply depots now at PicKleS third base. So PicKleS, he knows he can't directly engage this army. Banshee going to be coming in here to try and pick off the siege tank, and he might be able to get it as the scan does wear off. Another scan going down. He does see the army that's there. There are 3 siege tanks and a ton of Hellions here to defend against the 2 siege tanks and a ton of Marines. So, I mean, it's going to come down to what most... Oh, the tank's getting caught out of place. Excuse me, as one tank does go down. Siege tank sieging up. This army going to be getting torn apart of Dnice, but managing to keep most of it alive, actually, as the Marines faring really well against the Hellions. No Blue Flame researched yet, or Infernal Pre-Igniter as the official name of it's called, but everyone just calls it Blue Flame because it makes them shoot blue flames and it makes sense. But it's really essential as far as dealing with the light units. I mean, just with the amount of Hellions in the map, Blue Flame would be a really nice addition, and it could have changed that engagement drastically there. So, I mean...
Nice little Hellion.
Siege tank count 5 to 6 in favor of PicKleS. But I mean, PicKleS kind of forced to say, all right, I'm going to leave my siege tanks at home. I'm going to try and get stuff done with my Hellions here. He is going to manage to get a free Marine, but that Marine's just a scout. Dnice now knows the army's right there. I'm not safe here. I have to be careful. And I'm just going to be going ahead and pulling straight back into PicKleS' natural expansion. PicKleS also taking a little bit of the ninja expansion there as the same time as he is retaking his third base. Dnice also getting up on a slightly less hidden, slightly more normal position third base. Siege tanks siege up. Dnice trying to push into a siege line here. Siege tanks quickly getting taken out, but there are a lot of units here from Dnice, and the Hellion support is not there.
Half the siege tanks already taken out from PicKleS.
Indeed, half of PicKleS siege tanks now gone. 3 siege tanks left, 4 siege tanks left in this engagement from Dnice. Cloaked Banshee on the way. Will he manage to pick off that? No, the Banshee gets taken out. That siege tank has 5 HP left. Hellions looks like they're going to try and go for a flank here and pick off the siege tanks as they're moving away. The Viking is aware that that is happening. And will he try and flank? He's going to take out the Watchtower Guard. Nice play there from PicKleS, and it looks like he's going to walk straight into a trap from Dnice, not managing to get the flank in on the workers, as we had talked about previously in different games. And I mean, PicKleS looking desperate right now, going even another command center at the moment. He's behind by 70 supply. The siege tank count from Dnice getting massive, switching Marines out for Marauders, which are so much better at dealing with the mechanical units that PicKleS is going for here. PicKleS still not having Blue Flame, and in production we don't even see it coming out. Nope, we don't see it coming out. It's not coming out. Oh no, wait, he does have Blue Flame now. When do you get Blue Flame? I don't know. He has Blue Flame now. Surprise. So the fire guns turned into water guns here, but it's not going to be enough. It looks like as there is a massive siege tank count. But I mean, PicKleS with good positioning. No, but the Marauder drops straight onto the siege tanks. It looks like PicKleS is going to be truly pickled. He's in a little bit of a pickle.
Just stop with the
his pickles are turning into radishes.
I don't think that can happen.
That makes sense. All right.
Yeah, not really. Just stop. I'm not seeing much that PicKleS can do to get out of this.
No,
I
mean,
think he was truly sticking to that Hellion play, but Now they've just been totally obliterated.
I mean, the really important thing here is the siege tank count. And the siege tank count, honestly, doesn't have that big of a differential. But Dnice is ahead, and he is also ahead in units. There are Marines. Actually, there are Marauders and Marines coming in for a death drop here. But there are Vikings and turrets in the way. One of the siege tanks is going to go down, but a lot of the medevac's also going down with a full payload. But, I mean, even just what made it out, these Marauders going to be so brutal here. SCV's trying to take on the Marauders. Siege tank going ahead and engaging as well. Target firing down the turrets to allow for more drops to be again. The Widow Mine managing to pick off one of the Marauders. Blue Flame doing its damage. Decent crisis management from PicKleS there, but I mean, he's still behind. Dnice up on 4 bases successfully. PicKleS has another orbital command, but it's just being used to get the extra worker production at the moment, and he needs that because he's behind by 17 workers in this situation, and Dnice is just out macroing him right now. Bio is less Bio dies faster than mech, basically. But you can produce it so much better, and when you have the economic advantage, it's so good for him. The medevac does get shot down. A little bit of a misclick there from Dnice, maybe trying to scout out the perimeter, but there's so much army going to be hooking here into PicKle's third base. It's going to be forced to lift, try and run away, try and pull the SCVs, but that isn't going to happen. The siege line cutting off any sort of flank onto these units. Vikings aware of the siege tank's position, but nothing to really deal with them. PicKle's in a really big bind here at the moment. A really big pickle. A really, really big pickle, actually. And I mean, he's behind 100 supply. The siege, again, I can't emphasize this enough, the siege line keeps PicKle's back in his base. Dnice doesn't know about the hidden base yet, but he might start getting suspicious, and he's going to be going and checking. He does know? I have no idea how he found it. Well, somehow that SCV got there, and like he knows about it now. So it's gonna go die. Other stuff's going to be dying. There is a Marauder getting picked off by Hellions there, but I mean, Dnice just has PicKle's under lockdown. PicKle's only advantage right here, the hidden base, going to get taken out. PicKle says, bummer, he couldn't take out a Grandmaster. Not quite there yet. Came really close at a couple of moments, but Dnice just proving to have the superior macro in this engagement, even transitioning to battle cruisers at the end. So it looks like PicKle's might be done.
It's interesting to see that even when PicKle's is still behind, anytime that Dnice tries to enter his base with those drops that really hurt continue, PicKle's can pull it off. And not too much damage can be done by Dnice. But it's only his army that holds him back. So at least he can manage.
You're very
drops.
quiet.
I am very quiet. I am sorry, people.
They can't hear you, I promise.
Well, that's depressing.
But, like, oh, well, I mean, if Kern can hear you, then you're fine. But, like you were saying, yeah, I mean, PicKle's had really good crisis control with the drops. But, I mean, the siege tank line, just so brutal for PicKle's. Like, if you look, Dnice going ahead, getting up on a 5th base now. His whole army going to go ahead, push in. He has 2,000 minerals, 1,500 gas in his trust fund. He is ready for the transition to battlecruiser. Yamato cannon on the way. Planetary fortress in construction. Siege tanks taking out the bio, but honestly, Dnice doesn't even care at this point that the bio is going down because he's making the transition that he wants. He's willing to throw away the less expensive, the less worth it units to get like little pickoffs. Right. Every unit for PicKle's is so much more valuable than every unit for Dnice at the moment.
And he's now capped off, so he's going to have to do some sort of engagement.
PicKle's calling for a come at me, bro. A drop going to be going down. The turrets were rebuilt. He might be a little bit sad to hear that, but I mean, the fact of the matter is, it doesn't matter if Dnice even loses this whole army. He is ahead by 75 supply, and he has a battlecruiser in production. He has so many starports ready to just start pumping Sky Terran out and completely obliterate the composition of PicKle's, because right now he's relying on Vikings for his anti-air. But I mean, you don't want to count PicKle's out yet.
He also, PicKle's, decided to expand far away in the far corner, and hopefully this will not be seen.
Hopefully. Maybe. Well, it's probably like it's probably gonna die.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, you can never.
You have so much hope.
I have hope. Depleted. Well, I don't. I mean, there's 5 command centers in production and 3 more starports in a battlecruiser. Like I feel like Dnice could even just unsiege and attack. I don't know.
He could probably pull it off, actually. Because he has that army to back it up, and all that PicKleS has.
Well,
really
I mean, I would say he
Vikings
has the like upgrade disadvantage, but then he doesn't. So it's kind of like I'm not sure. Well,
it's the army that's backing him up, not just the siege tanks.
yeah.
That will really help.
SCV, you didn't see anything. That SCV saw nothing.
And Hellions, I believe, coming down to maybe help that base.
Eh.
Maybe not.
Little. I do like this play from Dnice, just sending a little bit of his force. He knows that PicKleS is contained here. So he's just going to send a small pod of Marauders and Marines. They contain. It's down. There's 3,000 gas banked. There's 5 planetary command centers, not 5 planetary fortress, command centers under construction. To be able to just start replacing the SCVs with mules. Base being taken, where PicKleS wants to move his base. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Well, this is TVT, folks.
Yay, TVT.
All right. So.
So? Hi.
Hello. How's the weather?
It's pretty sticky and humid.
I guess.
Yeah. So, hopefully Dnice will go in and have some form of engagement.
At some point.
Because he's capped. He can't. He can keep making a bunch of command centers if he really wants to, but that's about it.
I mean, PicKleS. Okay, just so you guys know, PicKleS is mined out at almost all his bases. He's scrounging around trying to find a base that has not been discovered yet. This Marauder is out patrolling where the possibilities of every base is. There are these SCVs hidden, which are going to be found by this Marauder and taken out by that Marauder, in theory.
Oh wait, maybe they won't be.
Wait, no SCVs.
Don't do it.
Get nerfed for mood speed. Nope.
Yep.
Upgrade complete.
Yep.
Our SCVs
Yep.
You got one.
under attack.
Take it out. Drill him to death. The most entertaining combat yet.
Yes.
The Marauder versus the SCVs. Will the Marauder be able to make it? No, that would be very funny if he actually did. But no, it looks like no. The Marauder goes down. Ooh, cage fighting. It's like chicken fights. Boom, boom, boom. Secret missiles are fun. All right. So secret missile battlecruiser is now on the map up against everything that does not shoot up. PicKleS goes ahead, goes for the push. Siege tanks taking out all the ground units. Man of mules getting dropped everywhere. Taking out all the units. Dnice taking down PicKleS to secure 4 to 3.
4 to 3.
4 to 3. Score-wise, Overdose up against IvD Gaming. There we go.
Told you he should have engaged. And then he finally did.
He got battlecruisers.
He did get
We just want to get
battlecruisers.
battlecruisers. Charity tournament. Donate. You know the drill.
Donate for the
We're gonna take a
Florida
quick break.
Cancer Specialist Foundation.
I'll be back once I have caffeine. And we have another game coming for you. It's going to be IvD's Last Hope. Overdose can seal the clan war right here, right now. We will
shall
be
see.
back.